Good morning. Good Thursday morning to you. December 9th, closing in here. Christmas is right around the corner. Looks like it's a little cloudy today. We may get some rain, I think, coming in here, but man, had some beautiful days the last few days. It's just been cold. So it's kind of crazy. The temperatures are up, they're down. Man, it's really got to watch yourself. It's easy to catch a cold or something this time of year. So drinking and eating a lot of hot stuff, soup, coffee, green tea, all that kind of good stuff. So I've got a powerful insight for you this morning. So, as most of you can probably assume, even if you don't know me that well, that I'm a pretty driven person and I'm always searching for greater experiences, greater results. That is one of my main objectives. But some people that don't know me really, really well may see that in a different light than what it really is. So at this point in my life, I've worked really hard to find a balance, because there's usually two type of people in my age category. Once you start getting in your 40s and start moving up, usually people have either settled in where they are and they're content being there, and they're not really, they're going through the motions. They're not really creating any new experiences. Life isn't really, going at light speed. And then you have people that are very driven, that are, man, they want to create something for the future. And man, they're dug in, and that's every day is about digging, grinding, working for a better future. And nothing wrong with that. But the deal is, I was working last night. I was working on a project for next year, for the future. And man, in that moment, as I'm working, I had a realization. Something came to me as I was working on a video piece for next year for our racing stuff. And something, came in that moment that I'd never realized before, that was very powerful, that's going to be very powerful for next year. But if I was just focused on next year and I wasn't in the moment and I wasn't acknowledging what was going on at that point in time, I would have missed that. And I think a lot of times, it's taken me to this point in my life where I can find that balance, where every day I'm putting in some kind of work, action, effort for the future to create greater experiences. I believe we're put on this earth to create. And that's the reason I'm so passionate about results and expanding what you see in yourself. It's not just to get something or get a result or something of that nature. It's all nice to do those things. But my main objective right now is to see God working in my life. And the only way I can do that is if I'm putting in effort every day. Faith without works isn't going to produce anything. But for me, it's about, putting in that work so I can see God working in my life. And then whatever that creates, the bonus, the reward, or whatever that is, that's just icing on the cake. But the thought I want you to really entertain in your mind today is that balance. So if you are somebody that's striving for a better future, are you paying attention to what's happening today? Are you working so hard and in such an intense focus that you're not acknowledging what is taking place today? Because if you've been putting in work for your future for a long time, I guarantee you there's things, amazing things happening every day from yesterday, the week before, 6 months ago, maybe 10 years ago if you've been putting it in for that long. But there's things that are happening, and I think you need to finding that balance. It's just an amazing place to be, because you're enjoying rewards of your past effort, plus you're working toward, you're doing both at the same time. And to me, that's a sweet spot in life. And if you're not striving for new experiences, being a creator, why are you wasting the God-given power that you've been given? We can do amazing things when we just put little bitty steps together. You can do things in your life that you might not even realize was even capable from little bitty steps. There's a guy named James Clear that wrote the book Atomic Habits. And it's just about doing little things every day. but it creates new life experiences, man. It makes you interested in tuning into your life. I mean, we've become a society that's tuning into what everybody else is doing, and that's where we find our interest, because there's nothing really exciting happening in our life, so we're trying to feed off of somebody else's life. But all you got to do is live. Even if you got a full routine that you do on a normal basis, just adding a few little things in there can create amazing experiences. So I encourage you to think about that today. I challenge you to use that power that you've been born with, because to me it's a waste. I mean, I guess you can look at it two different ways, but man, you've been born with this amazing gift. What are you doing with it? So hopefully that encourages you on this great Thursday headed towards Christmas. You guys have a great, wonderful Thursday. God bless you.